Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, boys varsity tennis with Lawrence versus Allentown. I'm joined today by assistant coach Pat Tarrant.
Thanks, Tom. We should have a good doubles match here today between the first doubles team of Mercurio and Goldstein from Allentown and the first doubles team from Lawrence of Sharath Mahedevin and Paraj Goyal. And right now they're getting ready to go. Looks like a double fault to start this match by Sharath. Sharath and Paraj were not a first doubles team at the start of the season. I think it was about the second match they've been together and been playing very well as of late. In their recent matches at the Mercer County tournament, they made the second day, were defeated in their first match in the semifinals, then had a very good match for the third place position against Hopewell, who they're going to be playing in a big match later on this week. First serve fault for Sharath, who's a very experienced player. And forces the air from Allentown. Sharath's brother Sanjay was a first singles player for Lawrence for his 4 years here. And Sharath has stepped in there and has been a very reliable guy in the doubles lineup for the past 2 seasons. He's a junior, his partner is a freshman. Unfortunately, another double fault. He is now, the score I believe is 30-30. In doubles tennis, the guys talk during the game. They talk about strategy, placement of the serve, and that chemistry is very important. Also, matches you see on TV, professional matches, there's officials, but in high school tennis, and for the most part collegiate tennis, players do their own officiating, no ball boys or girls, and call the court on their side of the net. And Sharath holds serve there to put Lawrence in front 1-0.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
The team from Allentown is very competitive. They're 5-5 at this point. Have lost some really close, tough matches. So they should give the boys from Lawrence a good run here. That's a really good deep return by Sharath. Pin the server back on the baseline, which is something you really want to do when you're playing doubles. Be aggressive on the return. Second serve here. And a good point there for Lawrence. Paraj did a good job also in his return at pinning the server back on the baseline, and that enabled Sharath to get involved in the play, hit a volley winner there. So right now the score is love 30.
Love 30. Out.
Sharath went for another aggressive return there, a little long. But in tennis, you always want to be missing long rather than short. Good put away at the net by Sharath. 15-4 is the score here. Second serve. Another good return by Sharath. Pinned the server back deep. And Lawrence is up 2-0. Lawrence team at this point in the season's 8-2. Their only 2 losses. The team lost to West Windsor South, perennial power, and a very tightly contested match to Lawrenceville Prep. They have an excellent season thus far. Second serve for Paraj. That was a good second serve. It was deep in the box, and it could not be attacked by the Allentown player. Second serve here. Another good second serve by Paraj. Again, it landed deep in the box. The Allentown player couldn't really attack the ball, and enabled Sharath to step in and put the ball away at the net. Lawrence team is talking about the placement of the serve on this next point. They've gone to an I formation, which they're doing because now they played several matches together, and they're now able to do different things with their strategy from playing several matches together. I formation is something you see a lot on the Pro Tour from different doubles teams. Good pressure there from Paraj at the baseline. And the Allentown player did well to stay in the point until Sharath was able to put the point away. Changing ends on odd games.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
And Lawrence is now ahead 3-0. Good first serve by Allentown, 15-0. I'm not a fan here of the Allentown's player's position at the net with his partner serving. Good put away with Sharath. Usually your partner's serving, you want to be in a more offensive position, and in his position where he's standing doesn't put him in a place to put much pressure on Lawrence at the net. Now Paraj, in his position, he's receiver's partner, and it's okay to start there. To move up as the receiver makes an aggressive return. And Sharath's in the same position as Paraj now is returning serve. When the return gets by the net man, Then the receivers, net person can be more aggressive. You see Sharath move up. Another good return by Sharath. You saw him start a few meters behind the baseline. Then right before the ball is served, he steps up, gets to a split step, which is like a jump stop in basketball, ready to attack that serve. Tough return to handle. A little out of Sharath's reach. But he thought he had a play on the ball. It would have been tough for Paraj to play if the ball had got by Sharath at the net. Another solid deep return by Sharath. Good first serve by Allentown. It drew the air. Second serve. Good job by Allentown server getting that ball deep on the baseline to Sharath, and that drew the air. Good first serve. And Allentown now is on the board. The score in the first set's 3-1. Tennis is a game that's not so much won by hitting winners, but putting yourself in a position where you're going to draw an error from your opponent, which happened several times in that last game. Good pull away by Paraj. 15 love Lawrence. Good pressure by Sharath. Actually, a good point there by both teams. Sharath took advantage of getting a ball in the midcourt, moved forward, and finished the point. The goal of doubles, the major goal, is to finish that point at the net anytime you have an opportunity. 30 love here. Good deep second serve by Sharath. And right near the service line. .40 love Lawrence. That was the right play by Sharath, even though he missed the shot. Took that mid-court return and tried to attack the net. Now they're discussing what they're going to do for the next point. And then, again, this is a major part of a doubles team working together. Go in the I formation again. Second serve. Good return by Allentown, giving Paraj a difficult shot to put away at the net. Second serve. Good get by Sharath. A difficult return. They hold service here to go up 4-1 in this first set.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Of course, in this set, you want to get to 6 games first, winning by 2. If the score gets to 6-6, play a tiebreak. The first team to 7, winning by 2. That was a pretty good second serve by Allentown. But another excellent deep return by Paraj enables partner Sharath to be active at the net and put the ball away.
Love 30.
Good serve by Allentown, drew the air from Sharath. Another pretty good serve by Allentown. Get a little frustrated because the good serve was met with an excellent deep return from Paraj. Another put away by Sharath at the net.
15-40.
15-40 here. Sharath probably wished he had another shot at that return. Now it's 30-40. Second serve. Tough way to lose a game there for Allentown. Double fault, which is going to happen. But tough way to give up that game-winning point. Now Lawrence is up 5-1 in the first set.
They hit the fence if I go there. No room over here. There's no room over here.
Looks like the Allentown player had a tough time calling that ball out. So the call's got to be it's in. When in doubt, the ball's in. Second serve, 15-love. I think they originally were calling that ball out. Both partners didn't agree on the call, so I think they're giving the point to Allentown. The way tennis is played, it's got a tradition of sportsmanship built into the game because both teams, again, are calling their lines.
Hey, look where we're playing.
Excellent placement on the first serve by Paraj opened the court up, which gave Sharath an excellent opportunity to put a ball away at the net. In doubles, placement of the serve is much more important than how hard you're hitting your serve. Sometimes that's a tough concept for young players to understand. But these guys are doing a great job today. Looks like there was some confusion about that last
You're
call.
watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
But again, when you can't tell if the serve's in or out, or a ball's in or out, the code of the game says the ball's in.
Oh, man.
Another very solid placement on the serve by Paraj. And Lawrence has won that first set.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
The slate's clean now, 0-0, second set. Second serve.
Same mistake again, right?
Excellent deep
Heads up.
return by Sharath. Love 15. When you say the score in tennis, you're always saying the service team scored first. Good deep serve by Allentown, drew the air from Paraj. Second serve. Excellent point there from Lawrence. Sharath took that second serve and fouled into the net. Putting a lot of pressure on Allentown there. Looks like the volley from Allentown was a little deep there. Another excellent return by Paraj.
Oh, good catch.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
That was a nice drop volley there from Paraj. And Lawrence has gotten off to a good start in the second set. Again, switching sides of the court, ends of the court on the odd games. The Allentown player wishes he had that serve back. In doubles, if you're giving the other team look at too many second serves, you're going to be in some trouble. Second serve again. Unfortunately, Allentown did everything but win that point. Good position. Again, they got a good look at a second serve. And Lawrence should not have won that point.
Out.
Another second serve. It looks like Allentown there played a ball that was obviously out, but sometimes those calls are easier for us to make on the sideline. Another second serve. Good put away by Paraj. Now, as a coach on the changeover here, I'd be telling these guys that we have to improve our first serve percentage. Looks like there is some confusion about the score of the game, but it goes to Lawrence, and they are up now 2-0 in the second set. And you have to win 2 sets out of 3. All right, a little bit, it looks like Paraj, a little bit off balance there in that return. And probably should put that ball away. But he's really improving at the net each match. 15-0. Second serve.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
So there are 5 matches going on right now. First singles, second singles, third singles versus second doubles. Good return. Good point there by Lawrence. And in each of those 5 matches,
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
in each of those 5 matches, you want to be the first team to win 2 out of 3 sets. Good first serve by Allentown. Score now, I think, is 30 all. Good serve, gave his partner a chance at the net. We can watch that volley again. You'd see young man in Allentown just did move his feet. There's a saying in tennis, you volley with your feet. And Lawrence just broke serve there. And are now up 3-love.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Again, excellent placement on the serve by Paraj, nice and deep. Kind of handcuffed the Allentown player there and forced the return error. (15-love). Second serve. Good thought by Sherratt there, being aggressive at the net. Tried to pick that return off, apply some pressure, and just didn't get enough of the ball on his racket. (15 all). The return was out. 30-15 Lawrence. Second serve. Good point there. Good rallies. All players were involved in that point. And Paraj drew the air with a deep ground stroke. 40-15. Good deep serve there by Paraj. He's been doing a good job in this match of keeping his serves deep where they can't be attacked by the Allentown returners. (4-0) Lawrence here. Let's see if Allentown can climb back into the set. Second serve. Sherratt did a great job attacking that second serve. And Paraj probably wished he'd put the ball away at the net. Should have done a little bit more with that volley. But he's only a freshman. As he gets a little more comfortable to net, a little stronger, that'll be a put away. Second serve, 15-love. Good aggressive put away by Sharath. And you could see in that point that there was when the ball's in the middle, those guys had to talk and figure out who's going to take that ball, and they made the right decision. Paraj was in the better position to be offensive with that ball in the middle of the court. I believe it's now 15 all. Really nice serve by Allentown. Caught the corner, opened up the court, and difficult ball for Sharath to get back into play. I believe now the score is deuce. And the Allentown net man wishes he had that ball back. It's a good opportunity for him. Another good serve for the Allentown player. Add in for Allentown. Tough time for double fault. We're back to deuce. 40-40. Good second serve by Allentown and an excellent return by Sharath. Add out to Lawrence. Second serve. A little frustration there from Allentown. 2 unforced double faults. They had a really good chance to win that game there. And now Lawrence is in control of this second set by a score of 5-love. 5-0.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
In the previous game, when I say add in, that means the server's next point, if the server wins that point, they win the point. When I say add out, that means the receiving team, they win the next point, they win that game. It's good net play by Paraj there. $15-love. $30-love. Another solid play at the net by Paraj, picking off that return. Another solid serve by Sharath. Lawrence team continues their fine play the second half of the season. and helps their team to a 5-0 victory. Thanks for listening, and get out there and play some tennis.